welcome to the GrandDaddyMinx show in the wonderful sunshine state of Florida. Yeah, that's for you guys. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Larry Links. Windy out there. You don't want to get that wind into the microphone. So welcome to the GrandDaddyMinx show. I'm on the air. Alright, what the heck is going on? Well, I left Miami. Went from Miami to Palm Beach. Palm Beach to going to Hee-Haw Junction. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to get it together here. Now, so we got a subject to talk about today. And that subject is by a GrandDaddyMinx viewer. Question is how does GrandDaddyMinx have all that time to gardening, making his wife smile, making the family smile? How do I do it? And the dinners, right? Everything that you do. Well, honestly, I will say that the internet does gobble up a lot of my time. I do get sucked in. It's like my cell phone especially. It's like it knows me. And if I have my phone on me or I'm walking by my phone, all of a sudden it lights up and flashes and it's like, oh my gosh, your best friend said this. Oh my gosh, your best friend said this. Oh my gosh, your mother wants to know where you're at. Or something that I like, oh my gosh, there's 18 wheels on a truck. Imagine that. Sometimes it's the interest of the person. And so honestly, when it comes time to family day, I hide my phone. I feel that if somebody really has to get a hold of me personally, they'll contact another family member. If it's some kind of emergency, like for some reason I just won the lottery or somebody wanted to sign me on to have a wonderful, high-rating TV show, for example, or a movie. Yeah. A movie. Like, who would I want to star as? I don't know. I star myself, do a biography. I'm trailing off here. So let's stay focused. See what I'm saying? That's how you get sucked in. Just like what we're doing right now. You're sucked into the GrandDaddyMinx show and you ain't getting anything done. And we don't need no 20-minute commercials going over the GrandDaddyMinx show and then all of a sudden you're stuck. You're like, oh my gosh, they know what I wanted to buy. How did they do that? And they do it all the time. I mean, come on, guys. Maybe a 30-second commercial is okay. It mixed in with the GrandDaddyMinx show. But my point is we get trailed into things. I don't even trust myself around my cell phone or the internet. It's like, oh my gosh, look what George did. George is at the beach. Look at Jill. Jill, she's at the ocean. Oh my gosh, they're flying over to England. Oh my gosh, they just got married. Oh my gosh, high school sweethearts found each other. Now they're getting married in Vegas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all these other stuff. And then it's just like, oh my gosh, there's the hair curler that I was looking for because I want to straighten my hair. I think it's not a curler, it's called a straightener. Come on, GrandDaddyMinx. So that, I hope I explained it, that honestly, on the weekends, family day, holidays, I don't keep the phone out and reach out and make others happy and do that thing a little bit. But my golly, people, we got to put some kind of like time thing on it, timer on it. and nature. Nature is one of the big ones in family. They kind of go together because it's like they blended together. They're kind of like the same. And without that, I wouldn't be happy with my cell phone. But then you can see all your family and your friends and nature on the phone. But there's one way to experience it, physical life and energy, that you can't get from viewing it. It helps to view, and I hope I'm bringing happiness to you all. And if it sounds like I'm stuttering, that's because the wheels are going like this, and my chair is shaking. So no, I haven't decided to start stuttering, but that's what I really don't stutter. For all you people that are like saying, oh, I gotta grab the GrandDaddyMinx. He's awesome. And oh my gosh, he stutters. He's no good. But please like, love, and share if you like my thinking and commentary. And when I'm cooking, and whoever cooks for you guys, if you guys don't do the cooking, but you know somebody that is doing the cooking for you, share the GrandDaddyMinx videos. If my food looks good and you can smell it through that YouTube that you guys are watching on right now, share it with them and say, hey, I want you to try and make a GrandDaddyMinx me. That looks so good. My mouth was watering, it was tasty, and it was economical. That's the main thing. I don't want anything to cost you guys a lot of money. I want everything to be economical, last you for a few days, and everybody's smiling, satisfied, bellies full, the whole 9 yards. That's what it's about. So yeah, please share those videos with them. Alright. I don't even got CB radio in this truck. I miss CB radios. CB radios were very informative. Back when Granddaddy Minx. GrandDaddyMinx was trucking, driving. So the whole reason of the CB radio, when did it come out? It came out, it's been out since trucking has been out probably. Ever since they had the radio, they've been using it for communication. But it really got momentum in the 1970s. What's your handle? What's your handle means what's your name? I go by the name Frogman, 97, JJ. Those are my nicknames. And no, none of them are used for passwords, guys. Not my CD handles. No, because they're I'm more popular in the CD world at one time than I'll ever be on the Breaker 19. Breaker 19 is, hello, I want to chat. Even though other people are chatting, I'm going to just break into this conversation. And the 19 is the channel that you're on. If you could be on channel 10, it'd be a Breaker 110. Oh, and if you got to go number 1, that's a 10100. And if you see somebody on the side of the road doing a 10200, don't look. Don't look. You don't want to know about the 10 kid. Stay over there. 10200. Y'all got mailboxes in the rural area where you got your mail on the side of the road. You know what us truckers call that? We call them popsicle sticks. In wintertime, that's how we know where the road's at. You see us going by and we're like, oh my gosh, how they doing that? How they staying on the road? We're looking for the guardrails. We're looking for the street signs. We're looking for the mailboxes. The mailboxes are called popsicle sticks because it's a stick going up out of the ground, and then it's got like this ice cream right on top. Yep, that's what they call it in the industry. And the DOT, the way stations, which are unlawful. 5 scale houses in one state. We gotta start up, start down, start up, start down. And if there's a fuel shortage or it's bad for the environment, guess what? Every time we downshift and reshift again, come to a stop, get weighed, and go to the next weigh station and the next weigh. Not only is it time consuming, but it's a lot of startup and stopping, and you use more fuel, you use more wear and tear in the truck, and time. So we call them the chicken house. It's typically a small square building, and it's always a bunch of roosters inside. They just pecking away at everything in there. So we call that the rooster house, chicken house. And then how do you know it's open? Why is he turned sideways? What in the world are you doing? Crazy. Pickup truck turned sideways like this on the berm of the road. I can't quite explain it. Okay, I just so, going back to the chicken house. Darn chickens. Have I ever done that chicken house? Yeah, I've gotten the little word. That's how truck drivers know to go into the chicken house, because they can't read. Yeah, right. It's the little word. They count the letters in the word. Open. That's 3 letters. And if it's closed, it's like 5, 6 letters. And so that's what we do. We count the letters on the billboard going into the place. That's how we know. It's a joke in the industry. True story. I get these. I'm in Arkansas, Missouri. I pick up these coils. I was running a 48-foot flatbed Conestoga, which is a rolling tarp system. I like that. I also did flatbed tarping too. No, don't like that. You get billowing tarp and you get dirty. Tarps freeze and get frozen. You gotta take a sledgehammer mallet just to bust the ice off of your rubber tarps that are on your flatbed. When you're not using them, straps. I was with GrandDaddyMinx. We were strapping for a company called Norlake Manufacturing in Elrye, Ohio. And they make these big transformers, and they honeycoat all these coil things that have electricity go into them. And they put them in these big old gray boxes, and then Siemens and Robicon, and they do all sorts of electrical work and add all sorts of things to it. Well, I used to transport those with GrandDaddyMinx when she was a cute little tiny thing. She's still cute. She's still tiny too. She should get a little bigger soon because she's pregnant. Thank you. Hope it's a safe one too. Yep, and the little kid in there better be good too. Hey, you hungry kid, pound on that belly. Hey, give me some more Coca-Cola. I want Coca-Cola and a cheeseburger from Wendy's. Hopefully she's just doing pepper jack and Monterey Jack. We don't want American cheese on that burger. That kid starts getting used to American cheese, and oh no. Oh my gosh, we're at Ehaw Junction. So I pulled into the scale house because I got the red light. Which I got the red light too many times in my life. And you've probably gotten a red light too. Nobody likes a red light. We're in agreement. If you like that, like it. Push the like button. And thanks for subscribing. My gosh, broke down on the side of the road. We've got a lot of beer in here. We're going to have to slow down when we get off, guys. It's going to be a whole different adventure. I'm not even going to be able to talk about my story. So I picked up these coils, taking them back to Brunswick, Ohio. Get out of the scale. They're chained down, flatbed floor, hooks, the red light. Get in here, driver. Oh, God. You're 380 pounds overweight on your axle. And it was in the front. And all my chains and binders and all my equipment. And these chains and binders are like 30, 40 pounds. And I got about 20 of them. And they're all hanging off of my bulkhead. Bulkhead is they call it a headache rack. And the headache rack is behind the driver's cab, so in case the coil comes rolling off, it hits that and goes to the side and doesn't flatten the cab of the truck. You don't want to be rolled out like pizza dough or cookie dough. No, you're not going to be pretty safe. Driver, you gotta get rid of that 380 pounds. I said, okay. You gotta move it back to the other axle. So I do that. And because it's on the front part of my axle, right behind me. So I do move it back to like the back axis of the trailer. Get back on the scale. Of course, this is like 45 minutes later. You're 220 pounds overweight. And it's $1 a pound. We got you, you rich big truck driver. We're gonna write you up a citation for $220. I said, no. You moved everything, right? I said, I moved all my chains. I says, but I do have something else that's about 300 pounds in the back of the sleeper. A big old 400-pound woman's in the back there eating a pizza. You're getting her and the pizza. They all look at each other. And they knew I was upset, too. They knew I wasn't happy. They thinking I'm really serious. So, what did they do? They got scared. They said, driver, get out of here. Get in that truck and go, go, go. By the way, there was no big woman in the back of the truck. I just had to do that to, make them feel more comfortable about letting me go. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're an enforcer. Or what other word is that? Enforcer. Help me out. Documentary. No. Revenuer. Thank you. We're not going to talk about those stories because those stories aren't pretty. I told you all those stories, you guys' mouth would be wide open saying, GrandDaddyMinx, you need a camera more often. Come on, let's get this truck going. I know it's an automatic, but if I had the freaking manual, I'd be already popped in the 9th gear by now.